are a live performer, you know the struggle. Switching between patches, setting up gear, managing set list, and trying to keep everything in sync. But what if there was one tool to rule them all? Meet Camelot Pro by Audio Modeling, your ultimate live performance companion. Welcome to my channel, I'm AGDugros and welcome to my bad English as always. Yes! Let's go to discover Camelot Pro. Performing live with a complex setup, MIDI keyboards, hardware synthesizer, VST, audio playback, sheet music, it can be a logistical nightmare. That's where Camelot Pro steps in. It's not just a setlist manager, it's the brain of your rig. Camelot 2.3.0 is here and there are many important news. In the second part of the video I show you the most relevant. But what Camelot Pro does? Camelot Pro lets you connect and control all your instrument, hardware and software in one beautiful designed interface. You can load your VST, switch hardware preset automatically and even route MIDI between devices without touching a single knob on stage. Need your sheet music on stage? Yes! Camelot Pro has a built-in PDF reader, so your charts are always in sync with your set. Want to run backing track or stems? Camelot's multitrack player has your covered. The magic of the synths and songs. With songs and synths, you can design your entire set with pinpoint precision. Change sounds, load different instruments, adjust volume levels, and route MIDI, all triggered seamlessly when you move from verse to chorus to solo, for example. And the best part, whether you are on Mac, Windows or iPad, your setup travels with you. Another important part of Camelot is the smart maps and connectivity. Thanks to smart maps, Camelot speaks to language of your gear. You don't need to memorize MIDI codes or programming charts. It just works. It connects to your synths and loads the right preset at the right time, like magic. MIDI controllers, audio interface, plugin, Camelot unifies it all into a single reliable system. No more panic moment, just music. So if you are serious about performing and you want your setup to be as professional as your sound, give Camelot Pro a spin. Check the link in the description and remember that you can get a special discount only with my codes and my links. So go to the description to get now Camelot Pro with a special price. So this is the main interface. You have the concept of the set list, of the scene, the timeline, the layers and the attachment. You can create a set list with all your songs. I show you, for example, this is a demo set list. In every song you have the scenes. So for example, in this case, I have created an intro, a verse and a chorus. All the sound, the attachment, the control, the effects change when the scene change, or obviously the song. So very easy and powerful. The timeline. In the timeline you can have the backing tracks, different backing tracks. For example, in this case I have a sample synth, a bass and a drums. If I want that the sound change here, I go to the verse, for example, here, and I set the verse here. I set here, for example, the intro, done. I can add an instrument and devices, for example, a software instrument or an hardware device. So I can control also hardware devices. For example, I show you the Yamaha keyboard that I can control. So there are many synthesizer and keyboard, and there are the most important manufacturer, the Nord keyboard, the Roland, the Korg. But if your keyboard is not in the listed, you can as well control it, because you can create the control for any instrument. You can add any virtual instrument that you have in your computer. I can add audio effects and audio layer connector also that can connect different layer. In the attachment I can add my chart or also score or simple lyrics for the intro, for the verse, for the chorus, so my sheet music is always in sync. The new version of Camelot is here, is the 2.3, and there are many improvements. The CPU multi-core. So when the multi-core optimization is on, Camelot Pro works faster and with less CPU usage. The key improvement. There are the new interactive header song and scene. Now here I have directly the song and the scene from any window. So if I am in the scene, I can immediately go to the song also in the attachment, for example. So very useful. Also the footer is enhanced. There are this description, so the set list, the song and the scene, very clear. And you have now the remote control in the footer, so you have immediately the remote control page. And you can now color the scene and the songs. So for example, I go to the set list and I can change the color to the song and also to the scene. And now I have the color code also in the button. Also the remote controller is enhanced because I can now easily view the key commands and the external controller here. I can now route the audio to a RHODES, so it's a sort of sub mixer, so I can control for all the song, for example, the bass line or the drums. So I have a sort of sub mixer to monitor the audio. So very useful also the gesture. So when I long press, for example, to a tab, for example, to the timeline, appear directly the edit mode. So for example, the layer, when I long press the layer, appear directly the edit mode. Very useful. Another important thing is that you can sync different Camelot Pro also with the iPad version. So you can sync different Camelot, for example, for your drummer or for your guitarist, you can sync with different Camelot Pro and have all the control for all the band. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more tips and gear deep dives. And remember that you can get a special discount only with my codes and my links, so go in the video description. So thank you guys, and at the next video, bye!